Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Stellaris, playing as the Galaktisches Imperium. And we are going to now... Oh, wow, I just noticed that I got lucky and actually had Rudolph here get the Champion of the People trait, which is an interesting one for him to have, in all honesty. And I definitely kind of like that he has it. But, as I promised, we are now going to be declaring war on these guys. So recall our embassy, declare them a rival, and declare war. Now we have a couple things we can do. We're not going to be able to take all their planets in one go. I mean, I could vassalize them, but I'd rather not, in all honesty. Especially since, as they're 5 planets, it's going to take ages to integrate them. So, what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, I want the Alcade system, I want the Rakaran system, I want Varul and Trish. This will leave them with just their capital, and they will be more or less boxed in all around for the most part. And I'll be able to go to each one of these planets without having to worry about crossing into their borders at all once it comes to peace. I do have other mods, though, that allow me to do this. So, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could do a raise planet on their capital. But we're not going to use those. We're going to stick with the normal seed planet. And since we are not in an alliance at all, we don't have to worry about needing to get anybody else's approval. So, confirm. We are now at war with the Hadam nation, which is a fairly generic name, actually. I never noticed that. I didn't recall the pirate layer being there, but probably it's been there the entire time and it's just been ignored by me, so we'll deal with it later. We're going to slow down to fast speed for the time being. No ships, at least no warships. Slow down to normal speed. Okay, and what do they have? Small cutting laser. Which has 100% armor penetration. So, it's actually a good thing, I guess, that I don't have armor, but I do have shields. And they, of course, have torpedoes, which penetrate shields. That's going to be an annoying fight. We're going to go and knock out this mining station. What the hell? Is it firing? I think it's firing a disruptor at us.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Actually, I didn't even check to see what their ships are equipped with. Okay, they use hyperdrive. Okay. Well, that means they have to go through this system. So I can more or less lock down this system. Knock out the mining station so it doesn't bother us anymore. And their construction ship, I think that was, has decided to get the hell out of Dodge. No ships lost yet, which is always a good thing. One of them did take a beating. Go ahead and start bombarding the planet. And yes, they do love arid worlds, which we have a 5% habitability on, and that's just because we researched something that gave us habitability. In reality, we have a 0. Okay, and we're gonna have to knock out their planetary fortifications, but for the most part, we can just kind of sit in this system. We know where they're going to come from. They have to attack us from one direction and only one direction. So we can just sit there and bombard that planet for the time being. Of course, once we take that planet, it's no longer going to be... We're no longer going to be able to stop them, is the main thing. Because if we go here, while we can stop them from attacking from Vrul or Trish, they're still going to be able to build ships at their homeworld. Of course, we could go to their homeworld, blow everything up over there, and then head to Rakron. But again, same thing. While we're over at their capital, they'll be able to go through Rakron and head down to the Alcade system, retake it, and then start flying into our territory. So, no matter what we do, after this system, they're going to be able to... Unless we manage to catch them early enough, they'll be able to do whatever they want. And we almost got our space torpedoes. Also, since this system is more or less going to be completely secure, let's go ahead and bring Yi Yang and the GIS Ptolemy to go ahead and survey the wreckages there. We're not going to get anything special tech-wise because the only thing they really had was space torpedoes and small cutting lasers, and the small cutting lasers are crap, and we just finished researching space torpedoes, so nothing particularly useful. And honestly, I'll never really use the Aurelium plant because it only affects ships built at the spaceport in which this module is built. And I don't tend to build my ships in one system, and I don't normally get lucky enough to have enough of the strategic resources to be able to actually build one of the Aurelium plant in every single system that I'd be building ships in. So, for me, it ends up being worthless, so let's just go with the coil gun. We'll probably never use them, but I think it's a little bit more useful than the other tech. Or at least, it won't take... Actually, no, get the advanced spaceport. That's the most useful one, and we've researched 66-month tech. So, we'll go ahead and research that. It's only 76 months. We're going to kick the game up to fast speed. Actually, we're going to kick it up to fastest. While we bombard this planet. Oh, the Crown Prince died before the actual leader. What the hell? Okay, so now we have Crown Prince Santiago. And he has Frontier Spirit, so colony ships cost less, and the development speed for new colonies is improved. And he's also got the Home in the Sky thing, so spaceports cost less to build, and their modules cost less. Just like our current ruler. Oh, and now land the army. Yeah, just got some basic physics research. Slow down to normal speed. And I'm hopeful that these 5 will do fine. And hopefully none of them will get killed. Okay, yeah, I don't think any of them will get killed. I think we'll be fine. Okay, their militias broke, and there we go.
Enemy planet secured.
We've secured this planet, and I could in theory... Actually, no, I couldn't. I was about to say, could in theory go ahead and peace out and take just this planet. But where's the fun in that? But no, I can't even do that if I wanted to, so... Never mind. Interesting barren world with rings around it. Get the game speed up again. And we're not able to scan the science station.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Well, it has missiles of some kind. Actually, you know what? I may go ahead and slap some point defense on my corvettes. Just so that they can actually also do things. Because they're the ones that get shot at first. So actually it's probably beneficial that they have it.
Situation log updated.
Up, and they finally said, hey, we don't like that you're blowing our stuff up, so we're gonna go ahead and complain to you now and remove our embassy there. Build a sentinel point defense in the Lubeck class. That way they can also upgrade.
Research complete.
Or not upgrade, but also build up. And let's get basic combat rolls finally. Okay, gang, come on. There you go. Also, actually, put space torpedoes on there. Replace the... No, game. I want space torpedoes. Thank you very much. Do you really think that's the best design? Apparently you do think that is the best design. Well then, game. Whatever you say. Let's stick with a fusion reactor on there. Try and make these things a little bit cheaper to build and maintain. There's no point in having more power than you need with the way the game works. Okay, they ended their rivalry for whatever reason.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, we got nothing from that one. Though I think that was their spaceport debris, which normally, in my experience, doesn't give you anything anyway, so... Not too surprised by that. I assume it's not going to take too long to upgrade our fleet, so let's go ahead and upgrade. How long are we looking at? Oh, we're looking at about a year. Okay, well, here's hoping they don't send their ships out to attack us. And let's send the Ptolemy back home. That way it'll be safe. And yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade these guys. We'll let them finish upgrading. Screw it. Might as well. The enemy doesn't appear to have a fleet in the first place, and if they do, it's not doing anything. Okay, the Society Scientist leveled up. Actually, Ptolemy, if you don't mind. Oh, but yeah. We can't survey that because we don't actually own the system, but we do technically own the system via occupation. But that doesn't count as far as the game's concerned.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Wonderful. Oh, wrong selection. I was trying to tell the home world to go to their home world, which is not the way it works. We'll go ahead and knock out their home system. There's nothing here. Okay. We do actually technically lose a little bit of military power there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Because of what we did with the redesigns. But we should lose less and less ships now. They do have a fleet. With different kinds of corvettes? Seriously? Why? They're the same corvettes.
Situation log.
What the hell's the difference? I don't see a difference between any of these guys. Oh, okay, some of them are out of date. That's why. That's the difference. Oh, game. Yeah, that's the one thing I find annoying sometimes. Enemies will have the exact same class ships, but they're not all updated. within the exact same fleet, which kind of screws it up sometimes when you're trying to figure out what they actually have equipped as their latest. Once we take out that, we'll actually maybe go for the mining station around their sun, and then we'll go for their actual fleet. Let's get the... oh, yeah. Let's go with the Frontier Clinic. Actually, game, do you have any new design recommendations? You do. You recommend the Striker Core for the Corvettes. And you think the destroyers should stay pretty much as they are. Yeah, we'll knock out... we're going to try and knock out their infrastructure a little bit. Oh, now they're considered to have equivalent fleet power to me. Which is obviously BS. We'll build 2 destroyers. We'll build 1 in Odin and 1 on Horizon. Oh, shh. Did they warped a ship somewhere. Not quite sure where. Not even quite sure what it was that they sent out.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
No, I hope we have enough point defense. I think we can safely say we don't. And since we're also going to have to deal with their spaceport, this is going to be a bit of an annoying fight. Push come to shove, we may have to jump out. Because of the sheer number of ships we're needing to engage. Overall, our shields are still holding. It's more like they're focusing down individual ships. Primarily corvettes from the looks of it. Tell those 2 to merge. Don't know why it's playing the shield graphics so far away in some of these. As if like they have shields that go way out here. That would require a ridiculous amount of power. But yeah, we're gonna win that. Wonderful. Oh, we lost all of our raiders. That sucks. And our admiral died. Damn it. Apparently he was on one of the corvettes. So we're gonna have to ship a new admiral over here.
Situation log updated.
Once that spaceport is dealt with, we'll be able to send the reinforcements down there to link up with these guys. I mean, I could send them down now, but we're not going to. I'm actually going to speed the game up a little bit, because... okay, speed the game up a lot.
Situation log updated.
Because the rest of this fight is basically just sitting here.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Okay, get a new admiral. We'll go with the Gale Speed. Admiral Vittoria Costa. Sure. I'll let you lead. They might end up actually surrendering in a little while. And the game does this because it's like it has a rally point to their capital, and so every ship it builds gets sent over here, but pretty much every single ship, they don't meet up, so they get sent individually to basically just get killed.
Situation log updated.
Because the AI doesn't realize, hey, maybe we should go ahead and wait. Until the other ships have arrived. What did we finish researching? Oh, combat roles. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with those.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
Apparently still not enough point defense.
Situation log updated.
Keep bombarding the planet. For whatever reason, when the fleets get attacked while bombarding a planet, if they're set to passive, they will not instantly go back to bombarding the planet. They'll decide to go and say, oh, well, you lost. We lost our focus because an enemy fleet of one ship decided to come and attack us. So we completely forgot that maybe we should keep bombarding the planet. I've got no idea why the game does that, but it does for some reason. One more Corvette. And that'll put us at our max. We're not going to get any really useful tech, but screw it. Don't care. Doesn't have to be useful. I'll take any tech. And we'll kick the game up to fastest speed so that we can let the enemy home planet get bombarded. And the governor on our homeworld has died. A single enemy ship's going to distract our fleet again.
Situation log updated.
So I'm gonna instantly tell them, and let's see, we've met a new species, the Covenant of Rundor. Inquisitor Lagrok and the rest of the religious council bids you greetings. We provide spiritual guidance to the Covenant of Rundor, and our stated goal is to lead this great nation on a path to salvation. Do not cross this path, and we may live in friendship. Respect our authority or else. Who the hell are you guys, and where are you? All the way over there, huh? Somehow you learned about me. And I'm sure there's at least one, maybe two other empires between me and you. Oh, and you're a vassal under somebody else, but you're not going to tell your overlord that you met me, are you? You're going to keep that part a secret. Okay, almost got the Frontier Clinic. I could cut costs a little bit on this guy. So, we will. Again, there's no need to have more energy than you really need. They got quite a bit of defense here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to take their homeworld. I mean, technically I don't have to, really. Also, that reminds me, kick the game back up. Forgot I had slowed it down, and I ended up slowing it down a lot more than I had originally planned to. I'm hopeful that I'm hopeful there will be some decent planets in this
Situation log.
than the space that I'm going to be taking over. But knowing my luck, there won't be. Which do we have more of, volcanoes or even? I'd say volcanoes are more important. Get back to bombarding the system. Actually, go
Hostile fleet
blow up their
engaged.
stations.
Debris analyzed. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, you ended up engaging them, of course.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
And of course, they've rebuilt all the fortifications now in their homeworld a lot faster than I had anticipated. And they've surrendered. For the good of a domination, we must yield. Show some magnanimous mercy, or show them the same magnanimous mercy you'd expect from us. And now our system. We've lost our first fleet. Oh, they had a... Okay. So, because they have a frontier outpost there, we're not going to be able to take the Asinid system. Of course. Oh, we got a tropical world up here. There's a tundra world over here. Do you guys love tundra worlds? Well, you don't hate them, so yeah. Okay. What's the size of the tropical world? 12. That's 13. So they're fairly similar. I don't know how good... How are you still researching? Go. You're missing an action. Find yourself again. Also, why do I feel like we got some more money out of that? I'm trying to find... Here we go. Create sector. Yeah, you know, screw it. You guys can add that system. It'll look a little bit nicer for the borders, at least. They're missing money, apparently. Oh. The near sentient natives of Verlandes are causing a ruckus on the outskirts of our colony. Something about the Galactisch Imperium's continued presence here visibly agitates them, as packs of them scurry to and fro between the settlement's borders and some unknown point to the east. Drive them off. Gently, if possible. I don't know what system you guys are talking about. I'm kind of curious. Ah, this one. So these guys decided to go ahead and build... They decided to colonize a world that had a pre-sentient species on it. Uh-huh. For one reason or another, they thought that was a great idea. Purge them. They're not going to be any good anytime soon, so screw it. Spare us the trouble. Besides... Oh, well, they have a tundra preference, so they might actually not be too bad. Change of plans. You guys won't get purged. At least, not yet. Oh, good, and our fleet arrived. I'll tell you to go and survey all those systems. And now I have a whole lot of naval capacity. These guys have superior fleet power, and they consider me a threat. That's not gonna be bad for me at all. And let's go ahead and deal with the pirate base here.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Okay, you guys go ahead and upgrade. Or repair. Actually, since you guys end up getting repaired automatically when you upgrade, just upgrade. We'll run one quick integration campaign. And they're going to be throwing a hissy fit for quite a while.
System survey complete.
Oh, our leader died. Took a while. Okay, and our next leader will be Crown Prince Cornelius, who is resilient and a fortifier, which means he's going to be pretty much worthless. Okay, I do technically apparently get better. Fine, game, I'll let you design these things the way you want them designed. But I will make one edit. You are going to have point defense on the corvettes. And I will cut costs wherever possible. Oh, scientist died. None of those are particularly useful. Let's go with Mabina Elbaz, since she'll at least level up a little faster.
System survey complete.
Oh, the Lechak have decided they don't want to be friends anymore. Not that powerful of a faction, game. Run another integration campaign. There's nothing special to build here. Thank you, game. I'm trying to figure out what the hell to have them build. Xeno researchers on Verlandis have published an open letter demanding that the local legislation restricting experiments on near-sentient alien species be relaxed. They make a convincing case for the scientific benefits and warn that the output of the entire scientific community on Verlandis will suffer unless the laws are revised. The ethics of all remain questionable. So I can ignore them, and so for 24 months, they will lose, or they'll produce 20% less society output, which, granted, if you pay attention, you'll realize it doesn't matter. I'm not collecting anything. They're not going to be able to collect anything until either these guys become sentient or I purge them. So that doesn't matter. Unless that's going to be overall society output, period, and not just on the planet, but I imagine it's just on the planet. Or the locals, we can accede to their demands, which will decrease happiness on the planet, but I will gain 231 society. Which, to be honest, it doesn't really matter either way. So we'll accept their demands, and we're gonna go ahead and say screw it, we will purge those guys. They're practically worthless. Okay, we now know how to remove volcanoes, which I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I have no idea how the hell you do that. Okay, I can get more leader capacity, which could be beneficial, and a decreased edict costs. I can increase my leader pool size, and also increase the capacity and get an edict. That'll decrease energy credits and mineral gain, but it'll increase happiness. Or I can learn how to remove deep sinkholes. Let's learn how to remove deep sinkholes, which I imagine will be, to a degree, basically just filling it up with some material that somehow stops the sinkhole from doing whatever the hell sinkholes do. And what? Oh, you guys are unhappy because of purges. Okay, well, you'll get over it. I need somebody to lead these guys. So let's go with Governor Ishan Goda. You're gonna lead that sector for me, and you're gonna have them focus on... I've got no idea. They don't appear to have anything special in terms of actual benefits for me, so screw it. It'll just do whatever it's currently doing.
Upgraded. Construction complete.
Okay, we're back over 1,000 military power for our...
System survey complete.
You guys need to stop. They'll relax after a while. Yeah, they want to be an independent nation. Well, screw them. They're not going to be independent. I'm the one who decides if they get to be independent, and I've decided they don't get to be independent. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to be getting those little creatures anytime soon for the... Or, oh, never mind. It's the mineral research one, or riches one. Yeah, not going to be getting to those anytime soon. Well, actually, this one over here I could get to. Well, okay. Oh, hey, found the Free Planets Alliance. They don't speak English, of course. So, new contact with the Avitrian Nation. I am authorized to offer you cordial greetings from the Avitrian Nation. We have built a peaceful system of government that operates under the supervision of a council led by Protector Blank. Wonderful name. May our two nations know nothing but peace. Respect our authority or else. Also, Free Planets Alliance, insult. It's probably a terrible idea because they're buddy-buddy with a superior nation. Of course, I really should have checked that first. But, oh well. We're gonna kill them. And they are Federation builders, so I didn't build them properly to be democratic crusaders. Oh well. That's fine. We're gonna kill them later. Who wants to be my friend? Anybody here want to be my friend? Gonna need a friend. Okay, you're not gonna want to be my friend. Because you're superior to me. Those guys are probably gonna be getting annexed, so it's kind of worthless to try to become friends with them. And nobody else that I know of would be willing to be my friend. Okay, we're screwed if we end up in a war. Though, granted, these guys probably won't do anything right now. But we'll deal with the rebel scum. Also, your homeworld is not right. That I can get... Okay. Oh, no, it is. Yes, yes, I forgot. Because the planet Hydacin is in the Balat star zone. As the way they describe it. I may want to go ahead and actually make their map a white image rather than a yellow, so it doesn't fade out like that. But it's not that big of a deal. And actually, if I change it in the file itself, it should be fine. I shouldn't have any issues then, so we'll see. I just have to be bothered to make the change. Okay, let's go ahead and... Well, you go ahead and continue researching or surveying the surrounding systems. Of course there's a space amoeba there. Send the fleet.
Construction complete. Evading hostile fleet.
We're gonna have to go and kill the space amoebas. I didn't want to have to kill the space... Actually, I kind of didn't want to kill the space amoebas anyway, so who cares? Let's go ahead and send the science ship up there. And we're going to send you guys back to Horizon. You guys, go kill the space amoebas. Don't let a single one live.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, and those guys are starting to get a little uppity.
Situation log updated.
You go ahead and check out some of the more local systems. Tell me if there's any hostiles in them.
Situation log updated. Construction complete.
Oh. There isn't... Oh, okay, it's just crystalline entities. Never mind then. Not a big deal. And since it's nebula, our travel speed and interstellar flight is slowed. Well, what's over here? Oh, more crystalline entities, and these are the multicolored ones. The ones that'll give me armor plating. Crystal imbued. I think you got crystal forged and some other one. Go ahead and research those guys. And they... Actually, these guys will follow you, so... GTFO, if you don't mind. Before you get into a fight. They outnumber us right now. Of course, there's nothing stopping me. There's nothing stopping me from building some more destroyers. And corvettes as well, if I really wanted to build corvettes. I don't really care to now. At least not at this moment in time. You know, I think 18 corvettes is going to be fine. Oh my... You people need to quit it.
Special project complete.
Sure, we'll issue a special project to study them.
Research complete.
Okay, I could go ahead and start making my way to get cruisers. That'll take a while. Let's get better armor then. Okay, I can get Xeno integration, which will allow me to have these guys allowed to be governed by their own people, which will remove a little bit of unhappiness that they have. They also don't like that I allow full orbital bombardment, which, honestly, I don't normally use. I normally stick with the basic bombardment, so it's fine for me, actually, if I wanted to remove it. And they don't like that my first contact protocol is aggressive. The main thing that they hate is that they've been recently conquered, so they'll get over that after some time. So, you know what, though? Let's go with the biolab. They can wait a little longer to be allowed to hold leadership positions. We're going to go ahead and make it so that the first fleet
Special project complete.
will be allowed to do whatever it needs to do.
System survey complete.
Okay, then go survey that system, which has a tropical world in it. Wonderful. These guys need to take a chill pill. Though they'll probably calm down mostly once the recently conquered modifier goes away. And if I'm lucky, they'll stop being pacifists. That's actually the main thing. Once they're no longer pacifists, they'll complain a lot less. And I think I'm going to go and actually build a colony ship, and I'll go ahead and take the Arcturus system. And Yi Yang leveled up, and now we're losing money. Of course we're losing money. Why wouldn't we start losing money? Okay, you build a power plant. Build a science lab there. You guys could probably stand to have more food. There's actually no real point in building a frontier clinic on this kind of world. My people love this kind of world for the most part, and with enough upgrades to habitability, they'll be able to hit 100% more than likely. I'm not sure actually how many times you can repeat the habitability technology, but I think it's enough to where you can get planets of the same class to be at 100%. So frontier clinic is kind of worthless on a continental world for a continental species, so let's go with the hydroponics farm. And we're actually... Okay, I was going to say I think we're losing money because we're building the colony ship, but I guess that doesn't take effect until... You sure you want my star charts for peaceful reasons, considering that I insulted your ally? Screw it. I'll accept. And there is another species here, so even if they wanted to go to war with me, they're a little bit slowed down. Though I think these guys are using warp. Hence why they have a system all the way over there. Though the Free Planets Alliance I know are using hyperlanes, because that's how I have them set up. But we're going to kill them once we have the opportunity. This is a mini-series, so I don't plan to record everything, but my war to... every war that I fight against the Free Planets Alliance, I'm going to definitely record that. 100% guaranteed for those. Also... Okay, leave that anomaly alone for now. And we're losing money because we sent the fleet out. Okay, then. That's gonna be an annoyance, actually. There's nothing I can really do about it. Or at least there's very little that I can do about it. I'm hopeful that 1,634 military power will be enough to deal with these guys. And I'll end the video, or I'll be ending this part once I've dealt with these guys. Ptolemy, you go ahead and survey that system now. These guys should be just about in range. Come on. Almost there. As they ever so slowly inch forward.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile
Of course, point defense is worthless. I want to note, since they're not firing missiles, they're firing what are considered kinetic weapons. Okay. My god, these guys are annoying. Nope, we already took out one of them. And we're gonna have to kill all of these guys before we can actually start surveying their debris. GIS Destiny. Go ahead and colonize the Arcturus system. Okay, there we go. We've knocked out one. The entire fleet of theirs. Go ahead and fast forward a little bit, since we should win this now. I was a little iffy because while we did outnumber them, again, they're firing kinetic weapons. My guys don't have any real defense against kinetic weapons.
situation
I don't care what you're doing now. Go ahead and survey that. You guys, head back home and repair. And kick the game up to fastest speed. Got better hyperdrives. I would like to have better survey speed.
Debris analyzed.
Okay. I know, game, I'm losing money. Thank you for reminding me. At the very least, we're lucky we're not losing it. At least as much as we could be. And now that our fleet is in orbit, they're no longer losing money. We did lose a lot of corvettes, though, so we're gonna have to build some more. Damn it, people. Oh, damn it, I don't have enough systems. Quickly! Build defense armies. I don't know why the hell the governor thought, hey, let's not build defense armies. So I'm gonna have to go and manually build a couple defense armies to at least hopefully delay them, because they're gonna be rebelling momentarily.
Debris analyzed. Colony established.
That I can pretty much guarantee you. They are slowly making their way towards a rebellion. Luckily, they're mostly pacifists, so they're going to actually be a little bit less effective. So it's not as big of a deal. Or at least it's not going to be as big. They're not going to be an annoyance to deal with. Well, they will be annoying, but I'll be able to deal with them fairly easily.
System survey complete.
Okay, go survey that system with a pulsar around it, and I assume there's definitely going to be no habitable worlds here anyway, so yep. All barren worlds, and then I guess a gas giant there, because why the hell not?
Enemy troops landing. Enemy troops landing. Enemy troops landing. Enemy troops landing.
Okay. Enter orbit, send the fleet over there.
Enemy invasion defeated.
Okay, they failed to take Furlednins.
Planet lost to invasion. Evading hostile.
Oh,
Research
GTFO, dude. It's not where you want to be. I'm actually going to end this episode here. It's been almost an hour. So, next time, we will be dealing with these rebel scum here who have decided that they are better than me, and thus they deserve to be allowed to do whatever they want. And, personally, I don't think they do. So, we're going to kill them next time. But yeah, so as always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, goodbye and farewell. And let me go ahead and actually remember to make a save. But as I said, goodbye and farewell.